Hey, Pipers. Friday night here. Late time I get this up, it'll be in the wee early morning hours of Saturday, but that's me. I'm a night owl, and I don't have to get up real early in the morning, so I'm doing my nightly night owl thing. So, catching up on some videos, catching up on some comments, and it's like Guy Witherspoon. He was on here, and I bring old Guy up every time. I know I do, but I consider Guy to be a good friend, and he won't mind. But he said it takes him a while to get back to everybody on comments, and that's fine, Guy. Don't worry about that a bit. I understand. With your disabilities, if you don't comment, we know you're there, and we appreciate you. And sometimes I get so far behind on commenting too. I try to respond to every comment if it's nothing but just a thank you, and try to respond to every private message. And sometimes if you miss a day or two, you can get behind the 8 ball. You surely can. But I do thank y'all, and if I don't respond right away or somehow or another, if I overlook it, it don't mean that I'm hadn't read it, and it doesn't mean, don't take it personally. It was just an oversight, I promise you. I've got entire videos that somehow I messed up and didn't respond to any of them, but they've, after 3 or 4 or 5 days go by, a lot of times I'll just let it go at that point. Sometimes not, but anyway, I'm rambling, getting off here. But tonight I'm gonna smoke my second bowl of a Don Juans blend that my son brought me up from New Orleans. He lives in New Orleans right now, fixing to be going for some training in Baton Rouge, and then from there over to Lafayette. But right now he picks me up several Don Juans blend, and one of the latest ones that I tried is Pistachio. And I don't know if this is available in the Baton Rouge store or not, but if it is, you Baton Rouge guys, Nathan and Big and some of y'all, Calendar, try this, man. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it, and when I come down, I'm certainly going to, if they got it in stock, I'm certainly going to come back with some Havana honey and look at some others, and I'm going to be smoking it in this little Danish made pipe that I won off of Mark and Amber's contest they had done, and it's a little Danish made pipe. This will be the second bowl I've smoked in it tonight, and I'm not doing too good on my rotation, although this is in the Friday rotation, so I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. Not too bad. But this bowl, this pipe packs a little difference because it's got a big old bowl in it, as you can see. So let's get some of this pistachio in here a little bit, and I'm gonna. This bowl is one, this pipe is one you don't have to, it's got such a different bowl on it. I use the 3-pack method to a degree on it. It looks like this is going to be a 2-pack, 2-punch. Yep, raw's good. Yeah, we're just going to leave it at 2. Not going to get it too tight in there. And let's fire this good stuff up here. I have noticed a little tongue nibble on some of Don Juan's blends, but I'm going to tell you what, I hadn't smoked a bad one down there yet, and I can forego a slight little tongue bite or a little hot burning for the good flavors that they come in with down there. It's a good smoking little old pipe, and like I say, I did a lot of shining on it. The stem was heavily oxidized. This is what OxyClean and chapstick will get by with just a char light initial. Or now we want to relight it here in a minute. But it is a good, you can certainly taste the pistachio in it, but it's not an overpowering. It's good. It's just hard to describe. And I've seen pistachio at a couple other places. I've seen it online. Don't know if it's this same pistachio, or if it's like Highland whiskey. Everybody's got one. But I've seen it at Just For Him too, and it just didn't appeal to me. But I called down at Don Juans for him to get a little order together when Clayton came up this last time. And I said, well, what's something maybe I hadn't tried? And the guy said, man, you really need to try this pistachio. And I said, I don't know. He said, look, try it. I'm glad I did now. I'm glad I did. It don't sound good, but it is good. And this is what we're looking at here. And it smells good. Oh, it's wonderful. And it is certainly a keeper in my rotation. Outside of that little tongue bite, though. Well, it's cooled off here, boy. It has been very pleasant here the last 3 or 4 days. 84, 85 high. 63 this morning when I left at 7:20 to take Emily around the corner to school. I had on a pair of shorts. It wasn't too cool, but it felt like fall in the air. I know it's just a teaser because today's just August 17th. Well, it will be time this video's up. My mom's birthday is Sunday the 18th. She'll be 71. So we're going to have a little get-together with her after church. Went to church to a church function tonight. We had Friday night game night. We do occasionally, once in a while. We try to do little get-togethers about once a month in the annex building, we call it. Just a big open room we've built. Has a little kitchen in it. And we bring potluck dinner, sometimes do breakfasts there. Men's breakfast. Ladies get together and do their latest thing. And tonight we had just a game night that we do occasionally. Play dominoes and cards. Just had chips and dips and some sandwiches. A couple people brought pizza. And my wife wound up working. She had several pies and stuff. She had to get out and just kind of, we're all going to be off tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to that. So she had a couple of things she needed to get ready, so she didn't take off and go. But I took Emily and they played. We had a good time. I didn't play any cards. Some of them were playing rummy, and I played dominoes, and we just had a good time and a good visit. Good people. But yeah, this is smoking very, very good. I tried to call Alan Woods tonight, and I told him I would. He asked me to call him about 9 o'clock. And I told him last night, I said, I don't know if you're going to feel like talking or not. I said, if you decide you don't, just, don't answer, and I'll call you back Saturday. And it went straight to voicemail, so he must be I'm sure he's not feeling too good. But hopefully they've given him something that'll help him sleep tonight. And I'll try him back tomorrow, and I'll give you all a quick update, do a little update video. But do continue to keep Alan in your prayer. My mom picked up a little deal today, and for Emily Asher, she got all the young granddaughters one. Wet and dry. It's a wet brush. And the little beautician where my wife and Emily goes to get their hair done recommended it. And my mom is a beautician by trade. When I was growing up, she had a little beauty shop for years and years. Of course, she's been out of it now, probably 15, 20 years. When my sisters were born, Oh, she's been out there for longer than that. Because my youngest sister is like 29 and or maybe 30 now. I don't know. I lose track, but she got out then. So, but anyway, she went to the beauty supply house and picked out all of them. One, I have such trouble in the mornings. I get up and get Emily off to school, and I'm not complaining because it's a good trade-off. My wife Phyllis goes on up to the restaurant and gets the meat off. If we need to go in early that morning, she does that, and of course we rotate it some, but to me it's a good trade-off. I don't like going up there and fooling with it, but she enjoys that little restaurant. She surely does. But boy, Emily's let her hair grow out, and it's just gets up in the morning and she takes a bath and all at night and washes it at night. Well, in the morning it's tangled, and I have heck with that. So this, boy, you just wouldn't be surprised how this, especially if you dampen it, wet it, run it under the faucet. I mean, it'll calm it like you've just gotten out of the bathtub. So that's going to be a lifesaver for me in the mornings, I'm telling you. And I've just got to get where I can put her hair up in a ponytail and do a good job. Mr. Mom, you know, but I'm enjoying it this go around. When the boys were coming up, I was so involved in my businesses that I looked up one day and they were grown, and I regret that. And with this one, I got a second shot at having another chance at raising one, which I mean I don't have any regrets. I mean, and me and the boys are close, but they always told me, you know, that little girl's different, and they are, and she, you know, when she's sick, she wants me, and I have to wait on her hand and foot, and she's just a daddy's girl, but I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It gets tiring sometimes, but I've thoroughly enjoyed my little girl. But I do have a little job change coming up. I'm thinking. I can't say a lot, but my dad's 76. He's been in the tire business for the last 35 years, and he's talking about retiring. And of course, it was a wholesale tire operation with a retail, and he scaled it way back. I may go back to work with him either in September or October, and of course that's what I told y'all the other day. If it all works out well, he's going to retire, and I'm going to try to buy him out maybe. But I've worked with him for years coming up, and always maintained a close working relationship. And it's just something we're negotiating, and hopefully by the first of the year we'll have it done. Look, one more quick thing. Mike, PA Piper, and I hopefully he won't mind. He's saying they sent me a private message, said the last couple of times he smoked 1Q. It just didn't have any taste. And you know, I've had that too. It's a mild tobacco to begin with, and sometimes it just you don't taste that good vanilla in it, but. And he said that he didn't get that room though. Well, I smoked it in front of my wife tonight, and I apparently got a good batch. I smoked it in the pipe that Uncle Raggy gave me, the big freehand. She said, "Oh, it smells really good." Yeah, I can smell the vanilla. I could taste it tonight. And kind of like Sabrina said, you know, she can taste some apricots and caramel, and I can certainly taste the caramel, sure can. And but I told him, try it in a different pipe and see how that works out, you know. Because I know sometimes just a pipe change up is all it takes. Because if Lane is on top of their game, 1Q is hard to beat. And according to pipesandcigar.com and some others, it's U.S. #1 selling tobacco blend. Well, running out of time here. I've enjoyed this pistachio. Any of you Louisiana, Mississippi guys, if y'all down around Don Juans, pick you some of it up, you'll like it. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all again tomorrow. Take care and God bless.